Hey everyone, good morning. Today's Wednesday, April 29th, right? Yeah, April 29th. So welcome to Senior Seminar. I just wanted to touch base with you guys about a couple things that are going on for seniors. So one is I need pictures of everybody. So if you can either email or text them to me. The only thing that I ask is that they don't have like a crazy filter, like no little hearts or a dog nose or, silly things like that. It can be a full body shot too if you want. Just make sure that whatever you're wearing is professional and appropriate. So nothing hanging out. Boys, no super short shorts. You know what I mean. Anyhow, just if you can get that to me by the end of the week, that would be super, super helpful. And then what else do we have going on? Thursday is our office hours. So the technical time for humanities class, which is senior seminar is under the humanities category, is from 10:30 to 11:30. If you guys have questions about senior seminar, or if you want to come for a circle, because we're going to do a circle every Thursday now, please try to come for like around 11. So that way we can get any questions and stuff answered, and then we can go ahead and hop into what will be our circle. So I hope that you guys will join me there and that we'll be able to see each other and hang out a little bit more. Anyhow, this week you should be finishing up resumes and have started your sorry, I think it paused a little bit. So you should be finishing up resumes and doing your cover letter. And today what I wanted to look at was what one article said was the perfect type of cover letter. So I'm going to share that article with you. It's also going to be attached into your materials for Unit 5, like resume and professional portfolio. And then just again, you can use this as an example. There's a video from earlier this week that you should watch, and we'll go from there. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to share my screen with you, and we'll go from there to take a look at this article. Okay, so first thing that I just want to point out is that this is an article that's from CNBC, and this is an article that's talking about from Harvard career experts. So two things about that. One, we know that MSNBC or CNBC, sorry, is a news source that pretty much everybody's familiar with. It's on your regular or non-cable channel. And then the other side of it is Harvard, right? So we know that Harvard has some legitimacy in terms of like their business school and what their expectations are academically and so forth. So we know that this could be a good source for us. Okay, so here's what they say, okay? They give you some information which I want you to read on your own. Hear that? Read it on your own, okay? And then just some questions as to what you should be pointing out. So first thing is, why are you the right fit for the job, right? We talked about that on Monday. How are you going to add value to the organization? So what makes you special that you'll be able to basically add or bring more productivity to the company itself, okay? And they want to see that within 7 seconds of reading. So if you look at this cover letter, it's pretty short. It's only a couple paragraphs. And even the intro is super, super short, right? So they're just saying, I'm interested in this position. Boom, that's our first paragraph. And then now they're getting into their experience and some of the things that they've done, right? I've worked in the industry for 8 years. If you're brand new to an industry, then that's okay. You can say that, right? I have, but relate other experience. So if you're going into the healthcare field, but you've never been in the healthcare field, then maybe you talk about how you've cared for your family when they've been sick or when you've had to provide extra personal care for someone, right? And then the next part is just adding some value about what you could do. And then you're going to wrap it up. So it tells you those things in this letter, and then it's going to tell you your purpose, rehash your resume. Again, that's your experience. And then gives you some other tips too, like don't overuse the pronoun I. I've done this. I am amazing. I have creative skills, whatever it is, right? So keep that in mind, and then just thank them for the job. So I thought this article was helpful for you guys. I hope that you have found it helpful. And just keep in mind that I do want to try to get those professional portfolios out this week. So part 2 today, that was just a review of kind of Monday, but part 2 today is going to actually be looking at a job site and figuring out what kind of words and phrases we can use in order to make sure our cover letter is the best for that position. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to walk you through a regular job search that you as a graduating senior would be eligible for, okay? All right, so here we go. Give me 1 second. Okay, so just like if I'm going to go right onto Google, right, I'm actually going to go to Indeed. And right in the Indeed thing, I'm going to put in customer service. And the reason why I'm putting in customer service is because I know two things. One, it's going to give me lots and lots of jobs. And two, it's going to be able to give me some jobs that maybe it's working in a restaurant, maybe it's working in like a call center or something like that. And both of those jobs have their pluses and minuses as to pros and cons as to why they would be good. So I'm going to put in Springfield. We're going to go find jobs in our area. Okay, so I want to stay in the Springfield area because I know that that is something that, you know, that I know I'm going to have access to if I need to ride the bus or need to get a ride home from mom. And I see some things like insurance customer service. Okay, well, that might be somebody with a little more experience. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna go with this one. This is customer service rep. Has a pretty decent salary to start, $12.75 to $16 an hour. So a little bit above minimum wage. That always tells me some good things about the company, that they value their employees, even if you are just starting out. And this is for a company called Weedman. I think they do like lawn service and stuff like that. Yep, it tells you right there. So it gives you background information about the company itself. And then where you're going to look to add some words either into your resume or into your cover letter is under the responsibilities and skills and qualifications. Okay, so you want to make sure that you can highlight some of that, especially in those two documents, in your resume or cover letter. Okay, responsibilities, here's what you got to do. You need to be able to interact with customers by phone in multiple ways and other administrative duties. That's probably things like filing, mailing out things, maybe preparing flyers, whatever it is, right? Skills. Okay, here's where you really want to pay attention. Skills. Okay, so skills, excellent oral and written communication skills. Well, most of you guys have that. You're pretty good at being able to communicate well. Advanced problem solving skills, proven time management, and ability to multitask. So if any of those things sound like you, then put that in your cover letter, right? So you could say, you know, I have experience, I have excellent oral and written communication skills because I was able to be a peer reviewer in my English class, which all of you guys have done. So secret sauce right there, right? Pump up your resumes and cover letters as much as you can. I have the ability to multitask. In the last 4 months at school, I had to complete school online while also helping to care for my younger brothers and sisters. Whatever it is that shows that you have the ability to multitask, put that in there, okay? And then all of these types of things, quality or qualifications, you guys can all work independently as part of a team. You guys have done that in school. Professional appearance, you guys have all had to wear a uniform, so you know what that looks like to be more professional, right? Buttoned up shirts, nicer slacks, that sort of thing. And then the ability to work in a fast-paced, results-oriented environment. You guys are doing that now. You're absolutely doing that now with having to do online work. And then previous knowledge of Microsoft Office considered an asset, but not required. So if you know how to use things like Microsoft Word, Excel, email, that sort of stuff, you're in the go. If not, that's okay, and they'll teach you. They'll help you to do that, okay? So that is one job there that I would take a look at, and I would look at the skills section to highlight in my cover letter. Okay. Okay, So your task today is to complete that cover letter and get that turned in. I am expecting that hopefully by the end of the day, you'll have that turned in, and then I can review your resume and cover letter. That way you have part of your professional portfolio ready to go and all set. Friday, we're just going to do an introduction to emails and requesting of um, letters of recommendation. Sorry, I couldn't think of that. And that is it, or references rather. So most of you guys already have letters of recommendation for college, but you could also need them for a job. So this will be a good opportunity to take a look at some of that information. All right, so again, Thursday, meet me at 11 to 11:30. The link is in your, will be in Google Classroom. It's also in your email, and then I try to text it to you for those of you who I have a phone number for. What else is coming up? I need pictures of you guys by the end of the week. And then and then your assignment, right? So complete the resume and cover letter. All right, guys. So that's what I have for you. I hope that you found this session helpful. If you have questions or concerns, or you just want to say hello, feel free to call, check, or drop me a message on IG at the Not Quite Couture Teacher. All right, take care.